Live from the Galaxy Restaurant, the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce presents the 39th Annual Rosie Awards. Host, the ravishing Janie Harris.
Could you replay that for me? Well, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for coming. This is a great year for us at the 39th Annual Rosie Awards. So we've got a great evening, but before we start, there's a couple people that I wanted to thank. And first of all, thank you to Drew Bixler for all of this on the screen. Raise your hand, Drew, and give a little wave. Okay, and then, well, we're going to get going here because we're excited. So tonight we honor Wadsworth's top businesses, organization, and business professionals. The nominees were chosen by you, the Wadsworth Chamber members, and the votes have been tallied, and the recipients will soon be announced. At this annual gathering that has had many different formats, there is one constant that remains. The nominees and winners here tonight have a great love for this city. They volunteer, they donate, they are active, and they are present. They are the foundation of success, which Wadsworth was built on, a foundation of 205 years. Each nominee, whether a company, organization, or individual, demonstrates a spirit of excellence in serving our community. So we celebrate the nominees as well as the people who served before us to make Wadsworth a great place to live and work. So we're grateful for these people and businesses for their support of the 2019 Rosie Awards. Over here, sitting on a bar stool, which is normally reserved for me, is Glenn Rutherford Photography. Yep, he's the official photographer of the Rosie Awards. And then, no longer sitting at the piano was John Burke, who's our Medina County Treasurer, and he played before he had to leave for a meeting with his beautiful piano music. We thank Joanna Perino and Drew Bixler of WCTV for the creation of this evening's video. And I have to tell you, I got a little choked up the first time I saw it. And I'm so excited that I'm ravishing. I'm going to play that again and again and again. And then also John Madding, there he is way in the back, for filming the 2019 Rosie Awards. And the volunteers who helped make this evening so special, Kay Bowman, Judy Powers, and Renee McNacka. So thanks to them. And a great thank you to David Cavalier and the great Galaxy staff, who I'm not easy to work with. And so for them to put this on for us. Yeah, when I got here, though, this morning, the door was locked. I was a little worried. And then it kept going and going. I'm pounding on the door, and nobody's here. So I don't think they wanted me to come in. I'm just teasing. Okay. So our title sponsor for this year's event is Westfield Bank. So thanks to Joe McNeil over here at Westfield Bank. Okay, then our sponsors are, I'll just read them and we'll applause at the end. All Creatures Veterinary Clinic and Lodge, Benefit Management Services of Ohio, Bruce Manning and Associates, Expertise, Christy Hayduck, State Farm Insurance Agency, Paramount Plumbing, Pine Valley Golf Club, Suprema, Structure Personnel, the Inn at Coal Ridge, the Post Newspapers, Thomas Insurance Group, Thurber's Jewelers. Before I finish this, I got to tell you, I talked to Tom Cousett. Tom, where are you? Raise your hand. And I said, you know, at the Oscars, they loan people jewelry. Yeah. Well, I talked to your wife tonight, and she said next year you come see her. So that's what I'm going to do. So Vorey, Sater, Seymour, and Pease, LLP, and Wadsworth Veterinary Hospital. And a special thanks to the Village of St. Edward at Wadsworth for all those Oscar cookies that you see in front of you, and for Cindy Buck, where's Cindy? Right there, who baked 220 cookies. Yeah. So tonight we celebrate with 8 categories of excellence, as well as a presentation of the Key to the City by Wadsworth Mayor Robin Labaugh. So we're going to start off here and on to the awards. You ready, Joe? I'm always ready. I know. Joe is my Easter basket friend. Oh, I took the script.
Yeah. I'm not that ready, Janie. Good evening. I'm Joe McNeil with Westfield Bank. The first Rosie Award is for Business Employee of the Year.
In the category of Business Employee of the Year, the nominees are Matt Addis, Drew Bixler, and Mindy Keller. Matt Addis, Senior Staff Auditor with R.W. Corwin & Company, is celebrating in May 4 years of marriage with his wife Amber. They have a 3.5-year-old son Hunter and a 10-month-old daughter Charlotte. The Addis family resides in Copley. Matt grew up in Clinton, Ohio and graduated from Northwest High School. He obtained a bachelor's degree in accounting from the University of Akron and began working at R.W. Corwin & Company shortly thereafter, where he has been employed for 5.5 years. In January 2018, Matt became a licensed CPA, achieving the new title of Senior Staff Auditor. Along with auditing, he is also involved in financial preparation and taxes. Over the past few years, Matt has sought many opportunities to become involved in the community. Currently, he serves as president of the Wadsworth Young Professionals and is the treasurer of the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce. Drew Bixler is the dog catcher for the City of Wadsworth, as well as a sports technician for Wadsworth Community Television. Drew was born in Kaliningrad, Russia on July 4, 1998. He is blessed to have been adopted by his parents, Paul and Annie Bixler, and has a younger sister, Olivia, who's a freshman at Wadsworth High School. Drew began volunteering with WCTV in 2014, videotaping the Wadsworth High School football and basketball games, and was then hired in 2015 as a sports technician. Drew's position at WCTV allows him to direct studio programs, and he enjoys being able to bring all these shows to the entire community. In 2017, Drew was hired as a city dog catcher to help lost dogs reunite with their owners or to help stray dogs in need of a new home. Drew would like to thank the City of Wadsworth because he truly loves both of his jobs. Mindy Keller is the Director of Admissions for the Village of St. Edward at Wadsworth, which opened in 2019. The Village is a nonprofit senior living facility founded in 1964, and the entire staff is delighted to be here in Wadsworth. Mindy began her career with the Village of St. Edward in September of 2017 and has demonstrated customer and volunteer services throughout the community. The Village team is excited and proud of her receiving this nomination. They tell her, "Mindy, you are energetic, intelligent, understanding, and a hard worker who always wears a smile, making those around you feel great." Mindy was born and raised in Barberton and attended Bowling Green State University. Mindy is a 7-year Wadsworth homeowner and enjoys cooking, baking, crafts, exercising, and watching sports, including the Browns, Indians, and Buckeyes. An all-time favorite for Mindy is gatherings with family and friends for dinner and games.
And the recipient for Business Employee of the Year is, are you really serious sticker there, Janie? Matt Addis.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Janie, and the Chamber Board and all the members. It's a great honor to be recognized for all they do in the community, and congratulations to everyone else as well that was nominated tonight. Just thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Will Matt Addis's wife please stand up? Look how cute that little peanut is. I asked if I could borrow that dress. She said yes, so I was in need of a new headband.
Good evening. I'm Doug Beeman, Treasurer of the Wadsworth City Schools. Our next award is for Business Manager of the Year.
In the category of Business Manager of the Year, the nominees are David Cavalier, Adrian Krause, and Ali Zumak. David Cavalier, director at the Galaxy Restaurant and Banquet Center, began working for the Leatherman family in 1996, 19 of those years at the Galaxy. He works hard to build relationships with the community in planning their special occasions, such as weddings, showers, birthday parties, business meetings, and Christmas parties. He also provides offerings including dinner theaters, Easter and Mother's Day brunches, New Year's Eve parties, and fundraisers. David and his wife Vicki have been married for 30 years and have a son and a daughter, 5 grandchildren, and their miniature schnauzer Maxwell. Originally from Canton, they now live in Montville Township. The Cavaliers spend their free time with their children and grandchildren, who play sports and take horseback riding lessons. David enjoys a round of golf whenever he can squeeze it in. David says that it has been a pleasure to work for the Leatherman family and be a part of this wonderful city. Adrian Krause, Executive Director of Main Street Wadsworth, grew up in Raleigh, North Carolina, and moved to Wadsworth in 2014. She has one sister, Lauren, and they live on the same street. Adrian's awesome parents, Stephen and Mary Krause, recently moved to Wadsworth. Adrian received her Bachelor of Arts degree from Miami University, Oxford, and her Juris Doctorate from Akron Law. She is an active licensed attorney. Adrian worked as an associate for Martin & Ferraro, LLP, an intellectual property law firm, and has served as acting judge for the Wadsworth Municipal Court. She received secret security clearance for 3 positions in her career: the U.S. Embassy in Luxembourg, the Department of Defense at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, and the Republican National Convention in Cleveland. Adrian is a musical theater performer who has earned points toward Actors Equity, the union for Broadway actors. She is passionate about Main Street Wadsworth's mission to create an unmatched downtown experience. Ali Zumak is the manager and bartender at Wadsworth Brewing Company. Ali grew up in a small country town near Spencer, Ohio, and now resides in Wadsworth as a first-time homeowner with her boyfriend Justin, who is also her #1 supporter. She is one of 4 children, with 2 sisters and a brother, and spectacular parents. Ali is a graduate of the University of Akron with a bachelor's degree in psychology. She currently works part-time at Ridgetop Golf Course and full-time at Wadsworth Brewing Company. Ali has been with Wadsworth Brewing Company for 2 years, and it has truly been a blessing for her. She hopes to continue growing with this wonderful company and would like to thank the Joy family for all they do and continue to do for her. She believes this business is an excellent addition to the city of Wadsworth and has brought in an incredible crowd that she has had the privilege to develop great relationships with. Allie is forever grateful for Wadsworth Brewing Company.
And the winner of this year's Business Manager of the Year is David Cavalier.
Thank you, everyone. I did have the door locked this morning, but she found a way in. I could not do all I do here without my staff. They are hardworking and make us what we are. So I want to say thank you to all of them. And I started doing this chamber luncheon over at the Ramada next door, which is now the Comfort, 23 years ago, and catered it from Liberty residents. He only had about 40 or 50 members back in those days. I think Cesar Carino was the mayor when I first started. But now you've grown to, I think this is one of the largest crowds we've had for this Rosie Awards. So thank you very much, and it's been great living in Wadsworth.
Good evening. My name is Ashley Manful with the law firm of Worry, Sater, Seymour and Peace. This evening, the award that I'm presenting is Business Entrepreneur of the Year.
In the category of Entrepreneur of the Year, the nominees are Joshua Boffman, Catherine and Henry McDougall, and Jenny Young. Joshua Boffman, owner of Vans Auto Service and Tire Pros, started in the tire business at age 17 while still attending Norton High School. He soon discovered that the tire business was in his blood. Joshua spent the next 20 years selling wholesale tires, and in September 2013, the opportunity arose to purchase Vans Auto Service and Tire Pros. Since then, he has had 3 additional locations: North Ridgeville in 2016, Iberia in 2017, and Mansfield in 2018, and now has over 50 employees. He has created an environment of caring, not only for the customers, but his employees as well. His passion for helping people comes through in everything he does, and he has developed a culture of, we treat every customer like family. Vans Auto Service and Tire Pros has become a household name in each community. In Joshua's personal time, he enjoys golfing, fishing, running, and obstacle course races. Catherine and Henry McDougall, owners of Catherine's Craft Closet, both grew up in Medina County, Catherine in Montville Township and Henry in Westfield Township. Catherine was part of a family paper business, and Henry worked in the information technology field. Catherine and Henry were married on 7/7/07. How cool is that? And have raised 3 children, Henry 24, Caitlin 24, and Kaylee 9, in their home in Westfield Township. Catherine and Henry have hearts for serving and decided to launch their business, Catherine's Craft Closet, on October 14, 2017, where they offer classes and in-studio crafts for our wonderful community. They like to say that Catherine's is a place where people can gather, be inspired, create, and learn. Catherine's Craft Closet is proud that they are able to offer craft options for people of all ages and income level. Henry and Catherine believe that it is very important for everyone to be able to explore their creative side. Jenny Young, owner of She Did It Videography, grew up in Firestone Park and attended the University of Akron, earning a degree in mass media communications. Her goal was to become a radio jockey until iHeartRadio came along and flipped all her plans. In retrospect, this whole video thing started in 1996, when Jenny convinced her teachers to permit her to create videos instead of writing book reports. Jenny was hired by Mimi Magazine in 2010 to help build a video division and spent the next 8 years pretty much single-handedly producing, filming, and editing video content for small businesses in Northeast Ohio. She happily lives on College Street, They are the house with the Halloween and Christmas dragons. She lives with her Wadsworth native husband, Jeremy Young, and their 4-year-old son, Jet. The goal of She Did It videography will always be to provide local businesses and events with quality and affordable video content in the most fun and creative way. Who did it? She did it.
And the award for Business Entrepreneur of the Year goes to Joshua Boffman.
Well, I'd like to thank 3 groups of people here tonight. First of all, Janie in the Chamber. I'd like to thank the City of Wadsworth for accepting me as a Norton Panther. I wasn't sure when I came here whether you guys would allow me. And third, I'd like to thank my support staff and the great team I have at Vans Auto Service and Tire Pros. Thank you very much.
Good evening. I'm Michael Reese. I'm a realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Kovac Realtors. Our next award is Community Volunteer of the Year.
In the category of Community Volunteer of the Year, the nominees are Cindy Farver, Mary Alice Mance, and Bradley Proudfoot. Cindy Farver was born in Pennsylvania. She's not a Steelers fan. Raised in South Carolina, go Gamecocks, and lived in Ohio for the past 45 years. She loves the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Wadsworth Grizzlies. She and her husband Ron have been married for 40 years, have a beautiful family consisting of daughter Katie, son-in-law Wally, and absolutely adorable grandchildren Charlie, Rose, Annie, and William. Cindy taught 7th and 8th grade history in Medina for 35 years and now spends her retirement volunteering and traveling. For the past 7 years, she has served as president of the Wadsworth Salvation Army Women's Auxiliary, as well as a charter member for 13 years, where the auxiliary assists in helping the Army fulfill their mission. Cindy is a 20-year member of the Wadsworth All Sports Booster Club, helping student athletes in various ways, and a member of First Christian Church Disciples of Christ, and a board chair-elect. Cindy loves Wadsworth and the opportunities that it provides for people to raise their families and grow old in a wonderful community. Mary Alice Mance, Operations Director of Marion's Closet, was born and raised in Wadsworth, where she has remained and raised her family. Mary Alice retired from the Medina County Juvenile and Probate Court as a custody, adoption, and guardianship investigator for 30 years. Mary Alice has been a volunteer at Marion's Closet since it opened in 2007. She is at the closet every day it is open, and you can often catch her there when the shop is not open, just working away. She takes her personal time to frugally shop to maximize every dollar the closet receives for special projects, whether it's pajamas, personal products, detergent, underwear, or diapers. Recently, she stretched a $1,500 donation to $5,000 worth of pajamas. Mary Alice finds so much joy in serving, and this joy is demonstrated in her beautiful smile and hugs that she gives the people who come into the closet. She and her husband Walter have 5 children: Lori, Kim, Jeff, Susan, and David. Adding to the Mance clan are 12 grandchildren and 6 great-grandchildren. Bradley Proudfoot, attorney with Critchfield, and Johnston, serves on the Wadsworth Public Library Foundation Board. During Brad's time with the Wadsworth Public Library Foundation, they have been able to continue the great work of those serving before and safeguard the library's future. Brad currently serves as the president-elect for the Medina County Bar Association and looks forward to serving as president in 2020. Wadsworth has a long history of service on the Medina County Bar Association Executive Board, so he is excited to volunteer his time and talent. Brad had the pleasure of serving on the Board of Trustees for Project Learn of Medina County, being a member of Wadsworth Lions Club, and volunteering wherever needed in the community. He is the father of a remarkable daughter, Sophie, and engaged to the amazing and beautiful Elisa Bernardo. Brad knows that being part of the Wadsworth community is a blessing.
And the recipient is Brad Proudfoot.
Will you move it a little faster?
I only came here for one thing, a kiss from you, so I can go home now.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you. Thanks. Wow. Thank you to the Wadsworth Chamber. Thank you to Janie. Also, thank you and congratulations to the other award winners this evening and the individuals that were nominated in this category. Thank you to Critchfield, to Sue Baker that's here tonight, and Amy Demlow. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to spend a lot of time away from work to volunteer. And also, a big thanks to my beautiful significant other, Elisa. Thank you, everyone.
Good evening, I'm Joanna Perino with WCTV, and it's my pleasure to present the next award for Sustainable Business of the Year. In the category of Sustainable Business of the Year, the nominees are JTS Landscaping, McIlvaine Dentistry, and Wadsworth Veterinary Hospital. Joe Pavlovics, owner of JTS Landscaping, knows value begins with a design staff processing more than 25 years of design and consulting experience. Their clients' experience is further enhanced through taking the time to understand and create a design personalized to each client's needs. JTS Landscaping's professionally certified, award-winning installation staff takes pride in creating an outdoor experience for each customer. Every member of the JTS team values the importance of creating and maintaining their client relationships. They understand that whether you are a business or an individual customer, your landscape is a focal point of your property that adds beauty and value. Your landscape is a direct reflection of the JTS work. They look forward to the opportunity to serve you. They will work hard to earn your business and even harder to keep it. JTS Landscaping's continued commitment to their customers has earned an unparalleled reputation in our service area. Described as the happiest place on earth, Disney has made a reputation of making magical experiences happen every day. While not on the same scale as Disney, the staff and doctors at McIlvaine Dentistry have been making people happy with magical smiles since 1952. Similar to Disney, pushing the envelope of imagination, Doctors Alex McIlvaine and Shannon Burton are pushing the envelope of what you thought was possible with your smile. Using Solia laser technology, you can experience a fast, needle and drill-free filling. With CEREC Crown in a Day, you can sit beside the doctors and watch them design your beautiful crown. Like Disney's Imagineers use state-of-the-art 3D technologies and computer programs to produce this summer's blockbuster hits, McIlvaine Dentistry uses low-dose 3D radiographs to better diagnose problems and create perfectly placed implants. Over the years, Mickey and Minnie have not seemed to age. With the utilization of Botox and derma fillers, McIlvaine Dentistry can make sure you never appear to age either. A dream is a wish your heart makes, and a perfect smile is a reality we can make. Wadsworth Veterinary Hospital has been caring for Wadsworth's beloved animal companions since 1954. Doctors Dane and Cynthia Ahrens purchased the practice in 2004, having less than 600 clients. Today, an A+ rated Better Business Bureau member, they boast over 4,000 clients, serving nearly 8,000 pets in the community. If you live in Wadsworth or the surrounding area and need a trusted veterinarian, look no further. Dr. Dane Ahrens and his associate, Dr. Brittany Young, are focused on caring for any companion animal, offering full-service routine and advanced medical, surgical, and dental care. The staff and doctors are highly skilled, well-educated, and have years of experience with all phases of life, from pediatrics, routine wellness visits, treating life-threatening conditions, and offering hospice care for our aging pet population as well. Wadsworth Veterinary Hospital has been operating for the past 65 years, and as they look forward to their future expansion, they are very excited to continue caring for Wadsworth's four-legged family members for many years to come. And the Rosie for Sustainable Business of the Year goes to McIlvain Dentistry. It is the happiest place on earth. Congratulations.
Thank you. Wow, thank you. This is unexpected. Obviously, I haven't been around since the time that the practice started, but this really couldn't be possible without the community of Wadsworth supporting the dental practice that has been in existence since 1952. And I really can't accept this award without mentioning that beautiful table of girls over there. They work with me every day, and they, as cliche as it sounds, like, you never work a day in life, you do something you love. I really enjoy going to work every day because of all of them sitting there. They make my life fun and exciting. So thank you very much.
Okay, my name is Tom Stugmeyer. I'm the Secretary of the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors this year, and I'm with Wadsworth Community Radio, along with being a Wadsworth City Councilman at large. I'm up here to introduce our Mayor, Robin Lawbaugh, who will present the 2019 Key to the City. Mayor Lawbaugh.
Good evening. Many of you will know this year's recipient for the Key to the City. This individual is very kind, positive, thoughtful individual that at this point in time I think it would be categorized as a professional volunteer. This individual does quite a bit behind the scenes and volunteers for numerous organizations, many of which will be familiar to you as well. These organizations provide a great deal of care for our community and provide and contribute to a wonderful quality of life that we all enjoy. Several years ago, this individual was honored by the Medina County Women's Journal as a woman of distinction. And I think as I go along, you'll certainly understand why she was honored in that way. I first became acquainted with this individual, let's say working with this individual on a regular basis during the bicentennial. And she was very much involved with the entire year of events. But particular, she was very involved with the bicentennial teas, which there were numerous of those, as well as the bicentennial ball. And I remember having a conversation with her at the end of that exhausting year. She had said that, she really was sad that the year was coming to a close because of the wonderful friendships that she developed and all the wonderful, exciting events that we were enjoying together. I, on the other hand, was very grateful for that year being over with. This individual also has been involved with so many other additional activities and events and organizations, one of which is the Bud and Bloom Garden Club. And if you don't know that organization, they work hand in hand with the city and beautify our downtown with flowers, not only in the downtown, but also as you enter into the community. She was a past president of this organization and is an active member in that capacity. In fact, the pansies that are out there in the downtown right now are directly because of this individual. Presently, she co-chairs, it's called American in Bloom, but it's a very ambitious project that, let's just say at the end of the day, it will be very beneficial to the community because it will result in some professional guidance for the city as well as some potential awards and so forth. She's very involved in the Women's Auxiliary in the Salvation Army, and many of you here recognize that what a mighty force of individuals that is. She's involved with various initiatives there, most recently the Style Show, and puts in countless hours. She has a wonderful flair for decorating, and so she's often involved with making sure that different events are particularly special because of her decorating abilities. She's a member of the Lions Club, and she's been the longtime lion tamer. And that particular position, basically, she keeps the organization well organized. She welcomes individuals as they come in and checks them in and so forth. But I think one of the things that kind of shows her personality is, so for example, little holidays, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, so forth. She'll put little individual things at each place setting to have a festive flair, but also to make sure everybody knows that they're thought of. She works and cooks behind the scenes for those tailgates and serves at each of the tailgates. As I'm just mentioning, you can just tell she's a person that works behind the scenes tirelessly for various organizations. She teaches knitting at the Senior Center. Let's see here, Chamber, oh goodness, she's a dedicated volunteer for this particular organization as well. In fact, many of you may not know, but she picks out the menu each and every month, works with David Cavalier on that opportunity. These table settings, the table decorations that are here tonight were made by her, and also she's involved often with the setup and that sort of thing. She's the life of the party. She hosts lots of things. She seems to be either having it at her home and having wonderful neighborhood activities and friends over. She's planning reunions for her high school. She's a Wadsworth High School graduate and so forth. She regularly gets together with her classmates. So you can just tell she's a fun person to be around and a big time volunteer. She is, her husband, Dick, passed away many years ago, but she is also the mother of 2 daughters, and she has 5 grandsons. So without any further ado, I'd like to invite Kay Bowman up here.
Thank you so much. I just love being back here in Wadsworth, and I like to make people happy and just have a good time. And when I moved back to Wadsworth, I thought, I've got to get involved in things so I can go to them. And so, so it's been a joy to work with everybody. And back in 88, 89, I was president of the Chamber. So I was involved with the Chamber a long time ago, and I just love Wadsworth. Thank you all. You're all wonderful. Get involved.
Okay, on with the show. I had to put my shoes back on.
She did, too. Good evening. My name is Tom Cousett. I'm the owner of Thurber's Jewelers, and I have the privilege tonight to present the next award for Community Improvement of the Year.
In the category of Community Improvement of the Year, the nominees are Christy Hayduk, State Farm Insurance, Kimmel Heating and Air Conditioning, and MC Real Estate. Christy Hayduk originally opened her State Farm agency in 2014 in Medina. After purchasing a foreclosed building and completing renovations, she relocated her office to Wadsworth in 2018. Christy's team includes her office manager, Ashley Baker, account managers, Caitlin Powers and Jamie Stewart, and her 2 golden retrievers, who are employed as the office mascots. Being in Wadsworth has allowed her to become more actively involved in the community. Currently, Christy serves as president of the Wadsworth Grizzlies Community Foundation. She is also on the board of directors for the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce. Christy grew up in Mansfield and graduated from Bowling Green State University. She and her husband, Scott, reside in his hometown of Wadsworth with their 3 children, Molly, 14, Jake, 12, Grayson, 8, and their 2 dogs, Gunner and Scout. In her free time, Christy enjoys boating, CrossFit, and spending time with family and friends. Mike Kimmel started Kimmel Heating and Air Conditioning in a garage on Mill Street in Wadsworth 20-plus years ago with the help of his son Jimmy, who was 11 years old at the time. After many years of hard work, excellent customer service, and word-of-mouth referrals, the company expanded to a larger building on Reimer Road. Today, the Kimmel Heating and Air Conditioning Company, a family-based business, has grown to thousands of customers, built a new building in the heart of the city it services, and is a company positioned for growth for many years to come. They are proud to have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Kimmel Heating and Air Conditioning offers 24-hour emergency service and same-day services on all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment. Mike is proud of his staff and the service they provide, all with great customer service and caring for each client. MC Real Estate is a family-owned and operated Medina County business that has been in existence for over 25 years. They offer services in residential and commercial real estate, as well as property management. MC Real Estate's agents are among the best in the areas that they service, and you can rest assured that your needs will be exceeded by their team. MC is proud to be part of the fabric of the communities that they serve, as evidenced by their participation in our local chamber, county, and city governments, as well as charitable organizations that benefit the communities where we live and work. Having offices in the downtown areas of Wadsworth, Medina, and Lodi allow MC Real Estate to participate in many of the events that make our cities a great destination to patronize.
And this year's award goes to Christy Hayduk.
Well, thank you to everyone. I want to give a special thanks to Janie because when I first moved my office to Wadsworth from Medina, Janie was one of the first people in my office, and she said, you have to get involved in everything. This is the kind of community where everybody rallies together, and the more involved that you are, the happier that you're going to be in this community, and that's absolutely been the case for me. So I also want to thank my wonderful in-laws for raising their family in this area. It's allowed me the opportunity to raise my family here as well. So thank you guys.
I never want my picture next to her, ever.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Zig Novak, Vice President of Advanced Insurance Designs Incorporated, and I am honored to help present the award for Outstanding Nonprofit Organization of the Year.
In the category of Nonprofit Organization of the Year, the nominees are Feeding Medina County, the Garage Ministry, and Main Street Wadsworth. Feeding Medina County works to ensure no one goes hungry. The Weekender for Children program weekly provides over 1,000 bags of food for children in 32 Medina County elementary schools, Head Start, preschools, and Medina County developmental disability schools. This program is designed for children on the National Free and Reduced Lunch program and ensures they have enough food to eat during the weekend. Feeding Medina County provides supplemental food monthly to 350 seniors and disabled living in 9 low-income housing facilities across Medina County and coordinates monthly food distributions, servicing 140 families. Their 1-acre community garden produces approximately 3,000 pounds of produce, directly helping seniors and families needing support. Feeding Medina County provides a free food transport service that delivers to 24 Medina County pantries, local churches, and the Salvation Army. Last year alone, they transported 500,000 pounds of food to these pantries that in turn fed 7% of the Medina County population. The Garage Ministry is a safe and fun place for teenagers. They offer weekly hangout nights, juvenile justice, teen addiction group, teen parent support, and volunteer opportunities. Garage Ministry provides cool outings including rafting, camping, sports, going to the Blue Sky Drive-In, and the YMCA. The Garage Ministry is privileged to bump shoulders all week with teens who actually want to hang out with adults. The staff is blessed to cheer the teens on, listen to them, and encourage them to think more critically about their life choices and matters of faith. What a gift to be able to offer the teens the hope of Christ and help these amazing young people navigate forward. It takes a village, so the Garage partners with churches, Wadsworth schools, police, and like-minded organizations to best serve these amazing young people and their families. The Garage Ministry offers a formal boutique for school dances and provides school supplies, clothing, a baby supply store, toiletries, and food. Main Street Wadsworth is revitalizing the heart of our community, downtown Wadsworth, through its mission to create an unmatched downtown experience. Home to over 70 small businesses and organizations, Wadsworth became Ohio's 22nd Main Street community in 2016, shifting from event planning to the comprehensive economic revitalization and historic preservation of the downtown district. Main Street Wadsworth has a 17-member board of directors, 2 staff, and 5 volunteer-run committees: design, economic vitality, promotion, marketing, and organization. Main Street Wadsworth works alongside the City of Wadsworth on public improvements and grants, collaborating to make the downtown an economic engine. Main Street Wadsworth comes to life every first Friday of the month with a fun, free, family-friendly, themed event series sponsored by premier sponsor Clamco Products. Traditional events include the Craft and Herb Festival, July 3rd fireworks, the Taste of Wadsworth, Scare on the Square featuring Wadsworth Thriller, and the Candlelight Walk.
And the recipient is Feeding Medina County.
Next year, roller skates for you. There you go.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I kind of feel like we've always been the bridesmaid and never been the bride, so now we're the bride tonight, so thank you. Thank you. I just want to say, I know a lot of people think because our title is Feeding Medina County that we're not immersed in every community, and nothing could be farther from the truth, because we are really immersed here in Wadsworth. We take care of every child in every elementary school who needs help in your community. and we love it. And also, you have 3 senior facilities that we provide for every month. So we are truly here about Wadsworth as well as any of the other communities in our county. So thank you for recognizing that, and we really appreciate it. Thank you.
I've got to say, I wonder what it says about me that Janie takes a picture with me literally every day. But I am Michael Reynolds, Director of Sales for the Post Newspapers and President of the Wadsworth Chamber Board of Directors. The last award for the 2019 Rosie Awards is for Outstanding Business of the Year.
In the category of Outstanding Business of the Year, the nominees are Clamco Products, Structure Personnel, and the Wadsworth Brewing Company. Clamco Products is a family-owned manufacturer of stainless steel T-bolt band clamps, V-band couplings, and strap assemblies. They serve over 30 different markets spread throughout the world and continue to expand into new opportunities, such as the aerospace market. The Venner family has remained loyal to the community and its employees since 1971, putting Clamco at the forefront of an outpouring of support for the city of Wadsworth. One example of their philanthropic generosity is the premier sponsorship for Main Street Wadsworth. Their products are only as good as their people, and as the company offers not only the traditional benefits, it boasts a team of strategic leaders and employees. Clamco doesn't just say that they offer a better product with superior quality and customer service, they live that confidence, and that makes all the difference to their customers and employees. Rod and Barb Truman have owned and operated Structure Personnel, a full-service staffing firm, for over 18 years, along with their very temperamental, four-legged employee, Macy. Structure Personnel has a very dedicated and committed staff. They refer to their business as a ministry to serve and improve people's lives, believing in giving back to the community. Over the last 11 years, they have donated over $125,000 to the Wadsworth Salvation Army and has been the major sponsor for the Wadsworth Youth Football Scholarship Program since its inception in 2013, awarding more than $42,000 in scholarships. Rod is a retired teacher and basketball coach, while Barb has worked in the employee industry for over 30 years. In December, Rod and Barb celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary with their son Seth of Tampa and their daughter Lori of Phoenix. The Trumans live in Ste A and are very active in their church. Ernie Joy and Erica Fryfogeljoy met in Kent in 1992 and from there moved to Chicago, Toledo, and finally settled in Wadsworth in 1999. They have one child, Liam, who is now 23 and graduates from college in May. In 2017, Erica and Ernie opened Wadsworth Brewing Company and have committed to annually increasing their donations to Wadsworth-based not-for-profits, donating 30% more in 2018 than in 2017. Erica has also become more involved in the community, serving on 2 boards and 3 committees. It was important for them to open in historic downtown Wadsworth as they reside within a few blocks from the downtown and believe downtown is the heart of our community. The brewery has been going strong and has brought people from all over Northeast Ohio and beyond. Strangers have become friends, and they believe the brewery has become a popular gathering place. Ernie and Erica feel truly blessed.
And the recipient of the award for Outstanding Business of the Year is Structure Personnel.
And they've been married for 50 years.
We're not a couple. We're not. Hi. This was really unexpected, and I'm not a public speaker. Rod and Barb Truman, the owners of Structure, were not able to make it tonight, but they are really grateful for this. They're wonderful people. They give back to the community a lot and are very deserving of this. Thank you.
Well, it looks like this is a wrap for this year. Boy, what a, I can't even thank Drew Bixler enough for that video. Wasn't that amazing? Yeah. Very, very cool. Okay, let me see if I have anything else to say here. Okay. Oh, here we go. We are thankful for all of you being here tonight to honor these great individuals, organizations, and businesses. We'd like to thank all of those who received awards this evening to come to the stage area for a few pictures. And before I say the last line, I'm available for cocktails in the lounge. Okay. That really is true. You can't ever give me a microphone. But you know what I do want to thank is our chamber board. They are so supportive of me, and you know that really is not an easy job. So we look forward to another excellent year in Wadsworth, and thanks for being here.